Hello and welcome to my tutorial for how to make a player type in Milkshape 3D. Okay, now, so here's my basic ghost model. You should have already put the mount point, put all the joints in everywhere you want, and yeah, you should have already done that. You're gonna have to figure out all that. And then you should have already attached them. So like if I select assigned, turn off animation mode, that might fix it. Select assigned, it should show what it's assigned to. But see, I didn't attach it to everything I want. Okay. So here's how you do it. You select everything that you want attached to it. Go back to that joint and then assign. Select assigned. It should select it all. Okay. There you go. But you're gonna have to do that with every single one of them. Not all of them. All of the moving ones, like these bottom ones, you don't have to attach to anything because they're just miscellaneous mount points. Yeah, so there's all these mounts. Those are all in the description for what they are for. I'm not sure what they are all for. Like, yeah, but I just did them just in case. Okay, and this actually works because I actually got it in game, but I messed up, so I'm redoing it, and I know what I did wrong, so I'm gonna fix it. So first of all, you should have already done that. You should have already flat shaded it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you have to go figure that out on your own, because I'm not going to. Now I think about it, I don't think I flat shaded. Okay, so here's how you flat shade. You go to groups, auto smooth, go to the vertex on top, and then click unweld, uncheck auto smooth, go to tools, tile texture mapper, and then hit cubic, and then hit vertex weld together. Okay, it should have all done that. That's how you do it. If it went too fast, just replay that. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is animation. I screwed up last time. This is my second video. I totally screwed up. So, well, I just screwed up the animation, you know. Okay, but I forgot to do something with it. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, and to set it up. So what you need to do is go to model, hit select, and hit joint, because once we're in the animation mode, you won't be able to select any faces. You should do everything before. You won't be able to change anything once it's done. But yeah, sorry for that. Oh jeez. Okay, Skype shouldn't do that. Okay, anyway, so here's your model. It's just a basic model, because yeah, you should probably get higher quality, but I'm not even going to release this. This is just an example. I quickly made it. See how it's transparent and everything. Anyway, also for the joints, where you're going to see is called I with no caps. Okay, so now what you're going to do, so the only tools you're actually going to use is probably select, rotate, and move in the animation process. Yeah, okay, now what we're gonna do is start off. So first of all, for ghosts, we don't need that many animations. All the animations will be listed below. Sorry about that. Will be listed in the description. All the mount points, yeah, I already told you that. Okay, now what you need to do is hit the little animation. It says capital A-N-I-M, and when you highlight over it says toggle animation mode. It's at the bottom right corner. And then so what you want to do is hit that. So now everything in this, all these little dots will disappear. That's normal. Okay, I think it is. Okay, so once you do that, so one of the animations that we need to do is root. and that has no animation whatsoever. So what we're going to do is skip one frame. So we're going to go to frame 2. Yeah. And then before I get too lost into this, actually just keep it at 30 right now. It should be default. So go to frame 2 and then hit animation, set keyframe. I don't do that, I just use hotkeys. It's Control K, the hotkey is Control K. If it has a hotkey, it'll have a hotkey little thing. Delete keyframe is Control Shift K. Yeah. There's all sorts of things. It's taking me a while to learn them, but you'll eventually learn them. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is select. We're gonna select the main one. Okay, so that's okay. Now we're gonna go to frame 30. No, frame 15. I'm sorry about that. You can just type it in. Okay, there, 15. And what we're gonna do is move the bottom of my screen to where it's supposed to be. Okay, so then I can just move it back. So then you wanna select. So you have the chest selected or whatever, and then what you're gonna wanna do is move it up. Move it up however far you want, and then hit Control K, and it should do that. Or yeah. Now what you're gonna do is go to frame 30 and then just move it back. And then hit, this time we're not going to hit Control K yet, because what I'm going to do is just rotate these a tiny bit, so later processes don't get screwed up. Okay, no, like, you won't even be able to notice. Okay, then hit select, and hit Control K, and it should select that. Oh, if it doesn't select that, animations might be screwed up later. So everything has to be like yellow, the joints, like in between the joints. Okay, now what we're gonna do, but see, we've already hit the max frames. We're gonna fix that in a minute. So what I'd like to do, this is from my last one, sorry about that. I like to you're gonna wanna you're gonna wanna write where the frames are for each one, so you can, for later reference, you're gonna need it for the exporting. Okay, no one really exports player types in Milkshape. Many people have said it's impossible to do in Milkshape. I would like to disagree. Okay, so what you want to do is write each one down as you go. So then we're going to do, for the next one, we're going to do crouch, okay? That is going to be 31 through, we don't know yet, so we're just going to leave it blank. It's probably going to be through 40, so I'll just write down 40, but you won't know. I see, I just made a tutorial. Max frames, I'm probably just going to put at 75. Okay, so now we're going to go to 31. Should be where we are. Go to next frame. Okay, now what we're going to do is okay, so we're going to want to do the same thing as we did. We want to move it a tiny bit. Okay, you can barely see that, right? Hopefully. Oops. Okay. And then the head. And then hit Control K. And it should select it all. Like that. Okay, now we're going to go to frame 40. And then we're just going to select this. Rotate it. Okay, and then we're just gonna take the little the hands and rotate them. Is it? Wow, whoops. Okay, sorry about that. Screwed up there. Okay. Okay, and then, well, actually, you'll be looking down if you hold shift. That's the thing. So since it's like a box type thing, we're just going to rotate it all the way. And, you know, okay. And that makes it so when we move it back, it'll set all the keyframe right. So Control K should, yeah, selects all of it that we need. Now what we need to do is go to the next frame and rotate it back to normal. Okay, and then the head is rotated back. Okay, and then we go animate, set keyframe. Yep, selects all of it. That's what we need. Okay, our next animation is really. Okay, yeah, but we're also gonna want to do something. Crouching, because we're gonna have that as the last frame. 40. Okay, that's all we need, and then we're gonna have ready animation. That's gonna be 41 through, I would say, I like ending on normal numbers, but like just tens or fives. But I'm not gonna cut it 4 frames, and I'm not gonna make it 9 frames. So I'll just put it 48. I guess. I don't like this. No, 49. Right? You know. See what I'm doing there? Just kidding. I don't know what I'm doing there. Okay, it's 9. Don't bug me about that. Just kidding. I don't. Okay, so what we do? We're at 41, right? Previous. Next. Okay, so what you should see is that's the first animation. To 30. Okay, and 31 goes into the crouching position. 41. That's where we are, right? 41 through 49. Okay, and then we just go to 49, and then select, ding, ding. Okay, and rotate them up. See, what I'm doing about the ghost is I don't like it how it's just straightforward, so I tilted it out. That all depends on how you place your joints, okay? Wherever your joints are, that's how it'll change everything. Okay, now what we're gonna do is, this is my favorite part, you know? Move, you know, just okay, and hit Control K. Actually, I think you can move it one over and then one back, and it'll do it. Okay. So that is okay. Now we're gonna go to the next frame, and this is going to be back down here. We're gonna have to okay, so okay. Now that we've done that, you want to hit Control K. So it selects it. Wait, so we did that. Now we're gonna do death. 50 through, let's just do for now 75, because the death animation is going to be a little different. It's not going to be fallback. It's going to be pretty big.